Hey fellow gamers, Chatty Sisa here. This is the next part of my first ever playthrough of Mass Effect Andromeda. In this one we are going to visit the Nexus and the Hyperion because we have a couple of small side quests to do there. And also Ryder will go on a very small shopping spree, but afterwards we will be finally able to develop the weapons and the armor that I wanted to do already a long time ago, so very good news here. At the end we are going to visit again EOS, so that's the recap of what's going to happen, but on this spot I wanted to thank everybody who has already liked any of my videos, and mostly to everyone who already subscribed in the last couple of days. The numbers are really growing and I'm just surprised, so it's really much appreciated. Thank you very much, and I hope that you will enjoy this next part. Okay, so before we go into the game, this time again a couple of observations from my side. I have again a couple of notes here written from what I have noticed during the last few parts that I have recorded. But first and foremost, what was most surprising to me this time was that I was trying a couple of days ago to start the game via the usual Frosty fix, and it didn't work. Then I tried to start it via the Frosty Mod Manager and it didn't work. I thought, okay, this time something is completely wrong. Obviously there was an update on whichever software it was and something's wrong and it's not working. But before I spend too much time on trying to figure out like what exactly is not working, I thought, okay, let me try to play the game in its unmodded state, which I would expect when you start to play the game simply through Steam, without using the launch button in either the Frosty Mod Manager or the Frosty Fix. So I just started the game through Steam, thinking, okay, let me just check if it's running, at least like in the unmodded state. And the game started, and it's including all the mods. So I'm very surprised, but obviously I think there was an update on Steam, I'm not sure though, and they have made some changes and currently you can launch a fully modded Mass Effect Andromeda game just simply through Steam. So if you have the game through Steam, of course you have to have still the EA app as well open, and Steam of course too, because they communicate in the background together. But if you just launch the game through Steam, it just works. So for some reason it did break the link between the Frosty fix or the Frosty Mod Manager, even though there is this data path fix. But the game's running in a modded state, so as you can see, currently I'm playing the game in its modded version. Everything's fine, so yeah, it's some good news to be honest. So just in case somebody has the modded version and for some reason you experience the same problem, that your game is not starting via the usual Frosty Mod Manager or Frosty Fix, just try to launch it through Steam. Next thing. Most Asari in this game, if not all, I have noticed, have the same face. Exactly the same face. That was not the case in the original trilogy. If you remember, there were really very distinct differences in the facial features, just like they were in the humans. It was the same with the Asari as well. Now, if you look at all the Asari, starting with Lexi, over any Asari you meet in the game, there will be one in this part now that we are going to meet on the Nexus and talk to her. And if you compare her face is exactly the same as Lexi's. It's just different voice actors. And yeah, to me that's quite disappointing, to be honest, because for now it looks like the devs were, I don't know, lazy. They just used the template and let's make all the Asari with the same face. Yeah, not really liking that, to be honest. So yeah, not a plus point. The next one, talking to the environment. What I mean, and you have seen it, it happened already a couple of times, that a person that Ryder wanted to talk to was standing somewhere and has just started to move the moment when you click the button to engage the conversation. And then suddenly the person moved out of the view and you were talking like to nothing, to the environment, like to the wall or to the background. And there was nobody like in front of Ryder, and it just looked like ridiculous. So yeah, this is something that is obviously a bug that was never fixed. And I hope that in the next Mass Effect game this will not happen. Like when you start a conversation with someone, what I've noticed also, like the, let's say, conversation partners are quite off. So the when you look at Ryder is somewhere at the very edge here in the screen, and then the other person is like on the other edge of the screen, and it's like there's a hole in the middle which is centered on. Like, it's kind of off. So yeah, I think there is a mod for it which fixes it, but yeah, I don't want to install additional mods just for the sake of, you know, not having the correctly centered you know, discussions or dialogues. But yeah, it's kind of weird. So yeah, that's another thing. Next point, that one's a little bit personal. I do have a mild allergy, and usually around this time in spring, I do have a little more sneezing in my daily life. So in case you have noticed sometimes some in the videos some weird cuts in unusual places, that was because I started to sneeze in the middle of a sentence, so I did have to cut it out. So yeah, just FYI, maybe you will sometimes see some weird cut somewhere in the middle of an action or a dialogue. Yeah, happens, sorry for that. Next one, I will visit with Ryder the bar, and in the bar there is something hanging, and I was wondering, okay, what is that? Like, is that a banner or what is that? And I thought it's just kind of weird, and then I realized, okay, they told me on EOS when I was leaving the first time that they give me a flag and I should hang that flag on the Nexus. And I was wondering, like, okay, I hope they didn't really hang the flag in the bar. And then I looked it up on the net because I was wondering, so I did look this one up, and actually yes, it's the flag of Prodromos which is hanging in the bar. Oh, come on, people, did you find no better spot where to hang it than in the bar? So I would have expected it in Tann's office, to be honest, and not in the bar. So yeah, that's kind of a weird spot, but okay, yeah. Next one, yeah, the thing which I have already mentioned like 100 times, shields, Ryder's shields specifically. I mean, all the other companions have relatively good health and shields, and also the let's say the ratio between the health and the shields is kind of adjusted, and it's like feasible. And if you compare Ryder to that, it just doesn't make sense. So I understand that they lowered the stats at the beginning of the game for Ryder because they expect you to improve the character and invest into maybe some armor, etc. But it's a huge disbalance, I would say, comparing this to the other companions. So the others have, I don't know, if they have about 900 health, they have about 1000 shields. I have, I don't know, 800 health and 300 shields. Like, what is that? That's really crappy. And hand in hand going with this, I would then expect at least to have the barrier separate as a separate additional layer. So if my shields are already crap, then I would have expected to have a barrier as the third option. So you see the health bar, then I would expect to see the shields above it, and then the barrier on top. And I would expect the barrier to be like really an additional layer and not combine with the shields, which are crappy. So it actually really doesn't that much help. So I find this a little bit a pity, because no matter how hard I try to rectify, at least so far, the shields for Ryder are completely inadequate in my opinion. So yeah, let me see when I have new armor what changes, but I would be hoping for the next game that they balance out this a little bit between, you know, the health and the shields, and between the main character and the side characters. Then there needs to be a better balance. Okay, this one is yeah, I hope nobody is taking this personally, but I have to address this. One thing which I find kind of weird, and it's like very, I don't know, schizophrenic, is the writing here. So I have the feeling that half of the writing team was some normal adults, and half of the team was some high school teenagers busy with high school drama, because that's how some of the characters are written. Honestly, I would expect from a Mass Effect game to have, let's say, a more mature writing. I'm not sure how to call it, but yeah, something that doesn't give you the feeling that there are inadequate responses sometimes to some of the dialogues, or that some dialogues as such are not like completely out of context in that particular situation. I understand that sometimes people the writers want to write some characters, let's say, more edgy, or that some of the characters here in the game really are younger, but still they are no longer teenagers, right? They're young adults which have already a little bit of experience, as is obvious from the dialogues that we had. So I would expect them to react in a certain way and talk in a certain way, but sometimes really it's like too childish, sorry. And then also the options to reply from Ryder's position, you have 4 options, right? You have like more casual, then a more professional, you have more emotional, and then you have more logical. And sometimes it just doesn't fit. So the way how Ryder responds, even if you choose the, let's say, more logical or the more professional response, in some cases it still sounds like, yeah, that's not really a professional or a logical reply. It's not adequate for the situation, right? So I do have kind of a mixed feeling from the dialogues and from some characters, to be honest. Okay, the next one is what I have already addressed a couple of times, and it will be here as well, but I hope this will be done for a long time, the research and development. It is a good idea. I like that they did incorporate it in this game. I do like that you have an option to develop not just the weapons and armor that you know already from the previous games, because they come from the Milky Way, but that you have the option to do something new as well. That's fine. But as I've already mentioned, so first of all, it's way too much. It's way too much. It's taking a long time to actually do something, and I don't know, compare the stats and things like this, and then once you have everything researched what you wanted, again, you cannot develop because you have missing materials, etc. And it's taking a long time in-game, like in-game time. It's taking you a long time until you actually get to those materials. So you have to go repeatedly into this research and development, and yeah, with not really that great results. And it is, for me, having the same effect as, for example, this, I call it platform jumping, which we had in some of the previous points here, especially here on Ahavarl, where you had to go to the sages and it was about nothing else than jump one platform up, and of course you will not manage to do it at the first time, so you have to repeat it 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Not saying that I'm completely against it, it was something different, and there are plenty of games where this is really a fun part of the game, but here, because it's an action RPG, it is causing you to be stuck in a certain place for some time, just like the research and development, and it does take out the fun of the game for me, because you are not proceeding in the game really, you are just trying to do something, and yeah, it's taking a long time and you're stuck in one spot, in one screen or something similar, and yeah, when you finally manage to continue, the pacing is gone. So that's something that's a little bit, let's say, tedious here. And I'm hoping for Mass Effect 5 that they are not overdoing it again with this research and development. Like I said, it's nice to have it there, but there should be a good option of just simply buying the stuff and buying it all, not really having to develop it, right? Because there are a lot of options in the merchants catalogs, which I have seen, but not everything. So some stuff is really just tied to, you have to research it if you want it. And I would just be happy with, okay, once you have this many research points, but you don't want to spend that time in the research and development lab or this screen, just go to a merchant and buy it, right? There should be an option. Not everybody's going to enjoy it. I'm sure pretty much a lot of people who like this part on RPGs will love it. But I'm pretty sure that will be also a large part of people who find it just as tedious as I do, and they would just prefer rather to, proceed in the game and, shop like that and just move on and not spend unnecessary too long time in one screen. So, yeah, my hope for the next game. Okay, now after all the criticism, sorry that it's kind of sounds like a rant, but I keep on comparing with the trilogy, which I just finished not so long ago. So I probably see more of those negatives than of the positives. But I do have to highlight, what I really love on this game, and it's something that I haven't seen yet in another game in this manner, is for example, the galaxy map and those little details like that gravitational lensing, which we have seen, or which is here. So yeah, it is nice little details that make me just go wow. So visually, I really love this game. I have to say, this is one of the best things so far on this game. The other things that I noticed that I like is the separate cooldowns. So once you use a power, you have like a separate cooldown for each power. I think in the original trilogy, once you have used one power, no matter if you had more, you just used one and then you were in cooldown. So you had to wait until you were able to use another one. And I like here that the powers have a separate cooldown. That's quite nice, because once you are using one, you can in the meantime use another one. The first one is recharging, so you are able to react in a faster way. I like that one. And next thing which I noted down, so I do have to say there are some funny dialogues here. So again, going back to the writing, it's not just all bad or weird. Like I said, I'm kind of a split here in my opinion, because there are good funny portions of the writing as well. And again, those little details like the weird names of the drinks in the vortex and stuff like that. So or sometimes what you hear in the background when you are going around the Nexus or the Hyperion. So it's kind of funny to listen to all of this. So these are some positive sides that I have noticed so far. I do like how the Angara are written. So there is a different side to a new species. Every time you talk to them, you uncover something more. And even though that in some cases they are resembling a little bit this or that species from the Milky Way, they are still like their own separate species. And I like that somebody really had taken the time from the writing team and really thought about the entire history and the physiology and the interactions between them. So I do like that we have a lot of details about the species, and they are very different to what we've seen so far. So I do like this portion. I just wish that aside from the Angara and the cat, because that's the only two so far which I have seen, that there would be some more. So I'm hoping there will be some more. Otherwise it would be a little bit weird. I mean, I understand we are just in a specific cluster of an entire galaxy. So it's not going to be having the same variety of wildlife and intelligent life as an entire galaxy, but still, don't tell me that there's just these two, you know, there must be more. That would be it for the moment. I tried to summarize everything that came to my mind, so hopefully some of my points will be answered during the next part of the gameplay. Let's see during the playthrough what happens. But yeah, if you spot something else, or if you think that I'm not right in what I have said, just don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I would love to hear your opinions on some of the stuff which I have highlighted, if that is also something that you have noticed, or if you think that actually something else should be highlighted and is either positive or negative. So yeah, don't hesitate to leave me a comment, and yeah, let's go back to the game now. Good, that was an interesting discussion, so let's go and talk to Jaal then, before we proceed. Is he here?
So,
yeah.
You've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
Yeah, let's go with the more casual approach.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshai. But unlike me,
Yeah, interesting, so they know
was
each
a
other?
good student. The best, actually.
Then he
Oh,
knows
damn.
about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He
Ouch,
spent a
yeah.
year in a forced labor camp before he
Yeah,
managed
we've
to
read
escape.
that in the codex. Well, let's go with the emotional response
Can't
with
imagine
the
what he must have
Angara.
gone through.
He has scars that would give you an idea. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Why not join the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
Oh,
So
yeah.
he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought.
So he thought they
But
gave
since
up
your
on him.
people arrived, his cause has grown.
In spite of their hatred, there must be something where we can find some common ground. Come on.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Aksul.
I admire your courage. But Aksul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Aksul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Okay, so if I have to go back to Aval now. Okay. Alright. Yeah, let me try to talk a little bit more to Jaal.
Aksul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing new we can talk about. So even part of his family is with the Rokar. Yeah. And one way it's good because we might be able to convince them a little bit better or talk to them maybe a little bit easier. On the other hand, yeah, when we have to shoot them, ouch.
I'll see you later, Jaal.
Stay strong and clear.
Yeah, when we're already here, I don't want to go back immediately again to Havarul. We just came from there. We're already on the ship, so probably visiting the Nexus and the Hyperion might make more sense. So yeah, let's go there. Although I will probably scan a couple of other planets on the way before we return. So let me go to the galaxy map. I like the view. Okay, so we have this at 100%, this as well, this here too. EOS, yeah, we'll have to get there. And okay, there's Aya. Yeah, let me do at least a couple of these others.
This system looks mostly unexplored.
It was charted.
Good.
Once. Then the scourge happened. What's old is new.
I'm picking up something.
Yeah, there seems to be a lot hit by the scourge. This one looks like it has a very thin atmosphere for whatever reason. Atmospheric pressure 42.87 atmosphere, okay. Wild plant growth flourishes on PAS 13 beneath thick surface ice. Only its crushing atmosphere makes PAS 13 inappropriate for mining the frozen water, okay. Okay, so that's a gas giant.
Anomaly on sensors.
Ah, yeah, I can see it.
Deploying probe. Satellite detected.
One of many satellites distributed by scouts from the Nexus. Okay, so we have gained some research data. That's good. And we are at 100%. Yeah, let me check out the next one.
Sometimes I forget how small we are.
Oh, this one has a nice sun. And one planet with a very weird orbit. Yeah, let's have a look at that one. So, can we find something here? No. A moon very similar to ours. And a gas giant, and that's it. Alright. Oh, this planet looks interesting. .2 atmosphere, 0.2 atmospheres. Surface temperature 7 degrees Celsius. Primitive ocean life thrives on this world. If colonization is possible, it will be a long and difficult task. Okay. Whoa. Plenty of storms there, and that black hole in the background is... Whoa. I'm not sure I would want to have this view. What do we have? Gravitational lensing? Or... Oh god. Are you serious? They really did make the light bend here. Oh, I like that. Yeah, we seriously have the effect of bending light and of the gravitational lensing, obviously. Whoa, haha, I like that. Yeah, that one's pretty close to that black hole. Yeah, those two asteroid belts are quite big. And I think there is something here. Oh yeah.
Probe away.
Again, this white
the asteroid belt.
shiny spot. Starship wreckage. Okay, tell me more. What starship? In the middle of the asteroid belt. Ship ident unknown, ship name unknown, Crew complement unknown. This cat mining vessel appears to have been torn apart from the inside, likely a mechanical failure. The destruction seems to be recent. Alright. Oh, we've got some nice stuff from that. Can't say I feel sorry for the cat. A yellowish planet. Atmospheric pressure 54.88 atmospheres. Oh, jeez. Surface temperature 818 degrees Celsius. Yeah, alright. Wouldn't want to go down there. Yeah, flying through that asteroid belt isn't probably the best idea. Okay, so that's a gas giant. Okay, so let's leave out for the moment the planet of World. Let's go to the Nexus. Do some stuff there. I think we need to bring some hops to the bar. The chemist slash barman will be happy. I wonder what the next drink's name will be. Okay, let's dock. Game of poker, movie night, task better crafting the firefighters. Yeah, so let me land and then let's pick one of the tasks. Let's see what news we have. Milky Way scientists are scrambling to explain a phenomenon among Angara on Havarl that somehow allows them to recall memories of their dead ancestors. The Angara believe in reincarnation along family lines. A widely accepted theory among scientists is that memories are somehow passed down generations, not unlike genetic traits in Earth species. Oh, okay. So this made the news. Good, so let me go into the journal. Okay, so I have chosen now the get a movie library download from the Nexus because I want to see like what the hell we have as options. So yeah, let me see where I can download this thing. Okay, it's just straight ahead. Oops, sorry. What? Okay, so there are some protesters. Have to go back then. Avina seems to be back to normal. And we need to go to operations, alright.
Fallout from the recent uprising as security tightens across all sectors on the Nexus. Director Tann stresses that it's, quote, for your safety. This is HNS.
Okay, quote, for your safety. The way this comment was made, I don't know, sounded quite sarcastic. Okay. Alright, so there is some lady here whom I can talk to.
I told you, she fell.
The doc says that break is a textbook case of being hit with biotics. Hard.
And they're lying too, because she fell.
Did you come 2 million light years to be a scumbag abuser? Or do you want to grow a spine and admit you fucked up?
Okay, so something's going on here. There we go. Okay, return the movie library to Liam on the Tempest. Okay, so I don't get to choose anything. Oh, okay. Let Let me see if the people here have anything
I
new.
can't believe he's not returning my calls. This story's gonna make him look terrible. What's up?
Nope, nothing new.
Talk to you later, Davis.
I'll be here.
Sid, we can talk to Sid again, okay.
Ryder! I'll let you get back to work.
Okay, yeah, that wasn't much of an interaction. Let's talk to Kandros.
Glad to see you finally. I hear you've been busy out there.
That's one word for it.
If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
Yeah, I would like to ask about the Turians.
Are the other Turians managing okay?
So. We're not good at sitting around in a crisis. Service before self gets drummed into us at boot camp. That's probably why so many of us are in the militia. We like to earn our citizenship, whatever galaxy we're in. But it's hard to focus with our arc missing.
Okay, so there's nothing new on the arc, so basically I cannot even tell him that I found some debris and... Okay, that's kind of weird.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
Would have expected at this point to have the option to tell him that we found something.
Good job on the outpost. Maybe Addison will lighten up.
What do you mean?
She's been pretty upset about not having an initiative outpost established yet. Understandable, if you ask me. I'm just glad she's got work to focus on now.
And not to bother the other people, yeah. Understandable. Okay.
Nothing more for now.
Later.
I would be happy too that she's not focusing on me.
Yes, Pathfinder?
Yeah. Yeah, I can't believe that she's calling Ryder with the title.
I've been digging, and there are serious concerns about Spender.
And this relates to your job as Pathfinder how?
It relates to your job.
3, 4, 5... Right. I've had a year and a half of doing everything with nothing. 1,000 people riding me. Spender, shit as he is, helps. So, Pathfinder, if you've accusations to make, be certain. I'll drop trouble like a hot rock, but I can't lose people over suspicions. We don't have the people left.
How about you wake up someone else then? Okay.
Director Addison.
Pathfinder.
Yeah. Okay, let me talk to Tann before we leave. Yeah, he has quite the office. Planetary Hollow. So EOS is at 84 and Habar is at 80. And then we have 3 more left. I'm guessing World will be one of them.
We're seeing more and more skirmishes with the Ket.
They are like an infection.
An occupying force. The deeper we push into the cluster, the more likely we are to bump into them.
Yeah.
There's no turning back. We're living here whether they like it or not.
Then how's your marksmanship?
Why?
It may come to that.
Oh god, yeah. Kandros is good. I like that guy.
Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
They're a fascinating culture. Best part of the job. They've got waterfalls. What the hell is this answer? We don't need more enemies. Yeah, let's go with the logical answer.
From what I've seen, we could spend years learning about their culture.
Yeah.
I'm sure you have pleased our scientists to no end. This was a rare occurrence in the Milky Way. In the meantime, I am eager to forge diplomatic ties with the Angaran people. We need any allies we can get. Did you have some other business?
No, it doesn't look that way.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Of course.
Yeah, he's not so bad once you get to talk to him. If he would just behave normally towards the Krogan. Okay, let me go into the journal and let's find... Because this is the task where we would have to go back to the Tempest. So let me look for the other ones, which we have to do here on the Nexus. Sleeping dragons. Speak with the protesters. Yeah, let's do that one probably. Yeah. Good, but I think we could also go to the Sam node. And let me see if I can talk to this lady, because she has a name and an option to speak to.
Pathfinder, maybe you can clear this up.
How can I help?
My friend Jory was on Eos the first go-round, barely survived. Now they want him to go back.
They're saying the conditions are improved, that it's safe now, is it?
Yeah, it's surely more safe than it was before. Yeah, let's go with it's safe.
You can believe the reports. Eos is becoming a livable and sustainable space. Going back to reclaim it will help heal your scars.
See, Jory? It's going to be okay.
Thank you, Pathfinder. I'll do that.
Okay. So that's why we were able to talk to that lady. Let me go to the Hyperion. Yeah, let's go to the habitation deck.
Oh, I can't
A
wait
hopeful
to go to Aya.
citizen.
Pathfinder, I hear the Angaran planet Aya is a paradise. We finally found a lush world. When do we start moving in?
Yeah, when they let us. Oh, come on. Soon, I hope. It's complicated. Yeah, soon, I hope.
In good time. As we become better friends, hopefully we'll all share more and more. But we need to find lush planets of our own. For all of us.
True. But hey, at least now we know one exists, right? I know you'll do it. Keep up the good work, Pathfinder.
Okay. There's some positive feedback here. Okay, let me go to the Sam node. And then we'll go to Ryder's dad's room. Because I think we have unlocked something there.
Ryder, one of your father's memories is available.
Yeah, play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from when your parents returned to Earth, after your mother was diagnosed with her disease.
It's simple. We take Sam.
Who?
I named the AI, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Sam. We use your research and interface Sam with an implant.
My work on biotic implants was yielding results, but this... I don't know.
What did the doctor say?
Alec,
What did he say?
it's getting worse.
There's your answer. This will work. Sam can fix you.
Alec, I'm not some war you have to win. You're not an N7 anymore.
That doesn't mean we...
They kicked you out of the Alliance for this.
We're talking about your life.
Alec, did you ever consider that maybe it's my time to go? I'm human. We die. It happens.
Ellen, please. Losing you is not an option. The kids aren't gonna lose their mother. God knows they never had a father.
Then give them one.
They just asked for a refund.
So can this Sam talk yet?
Hello, Ellen. Why did the tree go to the dentist?
To
get a root canal.
Them.
Humor algorithms. I can't seem to get the hang of it.
Or maybe it's the guy teaching them?
Yeah.
That felt so real. Mom was right there. Alive.
It was the first time I met Ellen. My education on human mortality began that day. Your mother seemed prepared to die.
It's a fact of life.
Mom was practical. Living in denial wasn't going to solve anything.
Yet Alec didn't see it that way. He persisted.
Logic goes out the window when your wife is dying.
I'm beginning to understand where your father's resolve came from. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters.
Yeah, okay, so
I detect
let's go
additional
there.
memories, but they are currently logged. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Okay, so we do have to unlock additional memory triggers.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Archive system, audio excerpt. Yeah, archive system, yeah.
Your father's personal logs.
Okay, Sam development. Oh. Ellen's researched the Gav mistake shadow broker deal. Oh, alright, yeah, let's go through this.
Give me that, Alec. We've heard enough of you talking. Right. So, here's the irony. My research on biotic implants and EZO caused this stupid disease. But maybe it'll save me, too.
No maybe about it.
Hey, this is my secret log. Anyway, the right type of implant, joined with the right type of AI, could actually bolster human physiology. Even as the disease is trying to kill me, the implant and Sam are counteracting it, keeping things balanced. Result? I get to hang around a little longer. Maybe collect on all those anniversary dinners this guy owes me.
Alright.
As a Quarian and historian, how do you view your people's reaction to the Geth?
Well, we banned artificial intelligence, which was understandable, but that was taking a hammer to a rather delicate nail.
Which was what?
The very thing that sparked the revolt. The first Geth who asked us, Creator, does this unit have a soul? But how could it have a soul? Geth had no meaningful perceptions of the world or diversity of experiences we take for granted. Worse, the Geth saw us as the Creator. The revolt was inevitable. We were their superiors, and they resented it.
Nah, that's BS. They didn't resent it at the start. They were just asking questions along the way as they were evolving. You behaved like idiots, yeah. I am not a friend of the Quarians, or let's say not a friend of what they did as a species. Yeah, they do have my respect because they really were technologically very savvy, but yeah, what they did with the Gav, I still think it was their own fault, so... Yeah, let me look at the Shadow Broker deal, that one's interesting.
Barlevon says you're looking for me. It's not every day an XN7 looks for the Shadow Broker. Anything can be had, provided you can pay. Especially when the tech involves artificial intelligence. The Council will have specters all over my ass if they catch wind of this. Translation, I'll get you the code you want, but the price just doubled. If you try to renege, I've got people. People with guns.
Okay, At this point it was probably the old Shadow Broker, no? That lovely big thing. Okay. Good, that was interesting. Okay, let's go to the Cryo Bay. Yeah, let me talk to Primarch Victus.
Back for a visit?
Yeah, obviously nothing new. Yeah.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. I might like that voice actor, to be honest. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the docking bay. Okay, and let me see where these protesters are.
It's not the best quality, but we don't have any options here. I thought merchants were...
Yeah, I should visit the stores, by the way. Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Seems quiet for now. Look, Jonesy.
I know. This isn't what I signed up for either.
Hey, Pathfinder.
You're with the militia, right? What's going on in there?
A crowd of people in hydroponics and they won't leave.
They're disrupting operations, might get nasty. Can you talk to them?
I'll try.
Tell our leaders, wake the sleepers!
What?
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
Okay.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
But since you think research is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
All the reassignments
Okay.
mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
I didn't expect this. I had to make a choice. Yeah.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
And what we need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here
Oh
wants.
yeah.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay, let's calm the crowd at least for now. So let's promise them that I will talk to
Okay, I'll talk to the
whoever
leadership
I
about
need
what
to
we can
talk
do.
to.
14 months of promises. It's time for some results.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us.
Mm-hmm.
Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously.
Free our families.
Okay, speak with Kandros.
Free our families.
Mm,
Free our families.
but now that we are already
Tell
here,
our leaders. Wake
let's go to the vortex. Because I have it right here. I think I need to bring those hops back to that chemist slash barman. Drinks, yeah, let me just look around a little bit. Hey, what's that?
Hey there.
It looks like a banner or something. Okay. Yeah, let me talk to Dutch Smith.
Drink of the hour is a lucky leprechaun. Wanna give it a shot?
How lucky are we talking here?
I forget where the ingredients are from.
Okay. Yeah, sure thing.
Why not? What's the worst that could happen?
I don't know. You could not remember last night? Okay, yeah. It wasn't really much of a drink. And down she went. Okay. I am not sure if I should ask anyone what was happening. Okay, that was a good drink.
You again.
Okay.
Those look horrifying. Dutch will love them.
That stops. Okay, next drink.
Oh, it's you.
And nothing?
Hello?
Okay, yeah, nothing.
Welcome to the Vortex.
Okay, so both have nothing new to say. Let me talk quickly to Liam.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Yeah, thanks, I just had one. Didn't end so well. Okay. Yeah, and there's Gil, okay.
So, Ryder, big news. I think I found my purpose in life.
Oh yeah? What's that?
Thrashing you at poker? Should I deal?
Ryder, I can read Gil's vital signs and give you an advantage during the game if you like.
Okay.
Do it.
The Pathfinder has spoken. Ooh, were you holding out on me? You're pretty good at this.
Don't act
Sam
surprised.
implant.
Poker's lost me several friends over the years. The only one who still plays me is my buddy Jaal. I know. Jill and Gil.
Jill likes a challenge. She's the one who's here. Yeah.
The one you
Let's
mentioned.
stay professional.
Part of the initiative?
Yep. Been awake since the start. Jill's a fertility expert. Heads the initiative CRC. My only real friend from back home. I bet 50.
I call. The CRC?
Colonial Repopulation Committee. She's always teasing that I'm making
Repopulation
her job
committee,
harder.
okay.
Says if I'm not making babies, I'm part of the problem. We have that kind of relationship.
Yeah, let's go with
Growing our
that one.
numbers is paramount to our survival here.
Yeah, that's
Sure.
true.
But that's Jill's purpose. I'm not just going to adopt it. See what I did there? I'm not just going to adopt it.
I saw.
You should meet her. You'll see. She's amazing. Another 100.
He's bluffing.
I call.
Nice. That one's yours. Well, the winning streak's over. You beat me, Ryder, fair and square. Guess I continue searching for my true purpose in life.
Yeah, odds were in my favor with Sam.
It was bound to happen sooner or later.
No. You're good. I'll have to up my game. Jill's gonna lay into me hard when she hears you won. I'll just tell her this proves how bad a player she is.
Ouch. Have fun. And thanks for the game.
Okay. Okay, at least we've got that out of the way. Alright, so let's go and talk to Kandros. Let me check out the merchants though. Oh, that's nice. So I have sold all the salvage and suddenly instead of 7,000 I have 29,000. Omniblade level 3. Yeah, let's buy that one. Emergency shield discharge. I think, okay, so we can either buy it or we have it in the research, I believe, and this one would be making more sense to do from the research. Oh yeah, but that research would cost us the materials. And this one we don't have to deplete the materials. We can just buy it. Okay. Improved shield regeneration. Yeah, let's buy this one as well. This is what I prefer, obviously, to that research and development at this point. It's just easier to buy the thing, honestly. Okay, yeah, that was nice. I like that. Okay. Vendor items. Mod slot extension. You may apply one such augment to a gun during the development. Plus one. Oh, yes. Let me buy that one. Okay. Automatic fire system. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, good lord. Minus 40% weapon damage, minus 40% weapon accuracy. Are you serious? You know what? Let me buy the thing. And then I will have to think whether I want to install it or not. I think I do have something that increases weapon accuracy now on my weapon, so on that Valkyrie. Yeah, let's buy it. Medigel regulator, plus 2% max health. Sounds good. Okay. Shield booster. Yeah. Shield bypass unit. That one's not bad as well. Let me select that one. AR barrel. Enhances a weapon's barrel, creating greater gunfire velocity and impact. Plus 12% assault rifle damage. Ooh. Okay. Plus 72% assault rifle stability. Minus 4% assault rifle reload speed while I'm reloading manually. Yeah, this one's nice. Okay, so this one increases assault rifle stability, and this one decreases it, but increases the accuracy. Okay, well, let me buy the crap. AR stock. Plus 63% assault rifle stability. Wait, so we have plus 63% assault rifle stability without any negative effect. So let me deselect this one. This is much better. Yeah, I'm not using really the pistols, but let me go with the accuracy probably. Plus 47% pistol clip size. For an SMG, that's something quite positive. Lithium. Oh, we are missing some stuff, and I think it was uranium and something else. Would have to check it out. NT1 Nomad model. Yeah, let me buy that one. Nexus model. Beryllium, copper. We need a lot of it. Let me buy 100. And here from the uranium, let me also buy, what, 100? Okay. Whoa. It should be good then for the development of the stuff that we need to do. Okay. Let me buy all the stuff. Cause I'm a bit crazy and now we're back at 7,000 credits. Okay. Good. That was some nice shopping there. So let me go and talk to Kandros now. Yeah, let's go back to operations. And I hope the people will not kill each other in the meantime there.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Stasis protesters.
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks. Dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We have a whole planet. Let's go with that.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra...
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, there'll be trouble.
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Okay, so we can ask a few questions. Okay, yeah.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Okay.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, yeah. On one hand, we do have an entire planet. On the other hand, yeah, it's like, unfortunately, what My Face is Tired said. The resources that they are providing currently from Eos towards the Nexus is probably everything that is needed on the Nexus. If we wake up additional people, the resources will be strained. And I'm afraid there actually could be then additional people starting to ask for their family members also being woken up out of the stasis, so... yeah, maybe they will have to wait a little bit longer until we have one more outpost. Yeah, plus, yeah, we cannot risk it. If I would now give in, it might be just a couple of people, but in the end it might be more, and then it might erupt again into a second uprising, which is something that we definitely don't want. Yeah, let's end it right away.
We have to look at the bigger picture. Get them out of there.
Yeah.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team, but it might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good idea.
Okay.
Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
Speak with the protesters. Ugh, I'm not looking forward to that one.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donations. See a medic if you think you may be eligible.
Okay, yeah, so Based on what I just heard, it's
stand
really
down, ma'am.
strained with the
Or you'll
resources.
shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water hoses, threaten all the plants.
They're saying the leaders won't wake our families. Well, this is how far we're willing to go. Their move.
I'm not sure if logic is something that will be applicable here. Yeah, let's say I'm sorry.
I know this is hard, but for the good of the Nexus, we need you to be patient.
We've already waited. How old will I be by the time Mom's out of stasis?
Take it easy, kid. The Pathfinder's got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
Yeah, you'll break your mom's heart. Probably that's your choice. Yeah. How old will I be when my mom wakes up? Come on, it's just a couple of months that have passed. What the hell?
You want your mom to wake up and find you exiled? Or dead?
Yeah.
Reese, don't. Anything's better than that. Even the longest wait of our lives.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on.
Okay, so we did resolve this one. We have Nexus Threshold 4. You have gained 1 cryopod point. Ah, nice, but I can do that. I can do that on the ship. Let me just go up here. Wasn't there the research lab as well? Tech lab.
Downloading new scanner data.
Okay, so we provided what he has scanned so far. Research center. Let me start with the armor, because I think we have almost everything. I just want to check it out. So we have that one. Then we have chest, and we are having the Remnant Heritage chest. Oh yeah. Which we have with possible additional augmentations. Good. And we have the N7 legs now. Although I think we will need more copper in the end for everything in total. And Hyper Guardian arms. We can do that. We have the entire armor available if we want to, including possible augmentations. Alright. Assault rifles. Revenant assault rifle. We are still missing copper. We would waste a ton of copper on this one. Nah. Okay, let me check out the SMG and copper again. Oof, okay. Yeah, let me deconstruct whatever I can. Additional tasks. Okay, so we have collect plant samples. That one's ongoing, basically. Rokar Manifestos, so we have to go back to Havarl for that one. Boosting the signal, we would have to go back to EOS. Better crafting. Yeah, I think we will have to find again some hops. Okay, model of the spears, we're almost there. Scan Andromeda wildlife, oof, yeah. Locate the researchers' other stations. I'm guessing this will be on EOS. Lost Brother, that's on EOS. Return to Prodromus. Scan minerals, that was also on EOS as far as I remember. Craft a Pathfinder chest piece. Yeah, that's not my priority for sure. Okay, so the tasks are not so important now. We have something on Aya, something on EOS, Havarl, Nexus, Tempest, World. Okay, so let me check out the Nexus. Wait for an email from Knight. Gather intel on enemies. Okay, Tempest. Return the movie library to Liam on the Tempest. That would be the next step, I would say. Yeah. So let me mark that one. Alright, so we'll have to go back to the ship, definitely. And I think there's nothing more to be done here at this point. And I'm wondering about those anti-AI fanatics. Avina seems to be fixed, no? Yeah.
Welcome, traveler. How may I assist?
Yeah, talk to me. There's a couple of things you can tell me. That's interesting.
What goes on in hydroponics?
Hydroponics is an essential element of the Nexus's life support system. It provides the station with vital oxygen and food supplies. Feel free to stop by and see our botanist, Dr. Camden. He always enjoys speaking with visitors.
We already did talk to him, he wasn't so enjoyed.
Tell me about the Pathfinder headquarters.
The Pathfinder headquarters is located within the Operations Center. It will proudly collect the work of our daring explorers for years to come. It is also where Director Tann oversees the initiative.
Recreation.
What do people around here do for fun?
Vortex.
Due to resource constraints, the Nexus's recreational venues are limited to the Vortex.
Vortex.
The Vortex is a social establishment where colonists can gather to relax or enjoy a drink.
Yeah, we did enjoy.
Consumption of alcohol while operating machinery or piloting spacecraft is strictly prohibited.
Oh, good lord.
What's the Cultural Exchange Center?
The Cultural Center is intended as an educational venue for any new alien species we meet. By teaching them about the initiative, we hope to foster an air of cooperation and understanding.
Okay, and the tech labs.
Tell me about the tech labs.
Initiative scientists are hard at work in the tech labs, analyzing data and samples acquired within Andromeda. The resulting information is then used to further initiative research and outpost creation. Please be aware, access to the tech labs is restricted to essential personnel only.
Alright. Well, I
That's
guess
all.
thank you.
It has been my pleasure.
Vortex, that warning not to drink and then use and operate any machines. Let me see if I can maybe buy more resources. Oh, good lord. There's a ton of the stuff still here. Shield accelerator. Shield booster. Shield regeneration. Jeez. AR scope. Plus 40% assault rifle accuracy. Okay. And stability. Do I have it or not? Let's go with it. Let me confirm the trade for the moment. And now let's go to my items. Okay, so we can sell all the sniper rifle mods and the shotgun mods and the mods we don't need.
A ray of hope for Sleep Star residents.
Yes, let's go. Okay, return the movie library to Liam on the Tempest. Okay.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Yeah, let me have a look at it.
Jaal much? Oh yeah, traded swear words.
Really? That's what you asked him about?
A completely different tech base, and you start there.
You want to talk shop? Talk shop. I want to know it.
Okay. I think that's usually something that everybody's interested in when they are learning a new language. Like, how do you curse? I can understand that. Okay. Collect all rewards. So we have some mineral delivery, that's good. And then commerce spots, market dominance, gain access to special inventories from merchants. Oh. 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 That one sounds very interesting, so let me deploy that one. Okay. And we have gained a little bit of copper. So let me talk to Liam.
I got a copy of the Nexus's movie library.
Thanks. I'll look through it. It's probably all agricultural learning vids, but there might be something good. I'll keep you posted.
Okay, yeah. So basically he will be choosing. Alright. Alright. Yeah. Research station. Yeah. We'll spend some time there now. But let me pick one thing. So either we go back to Haval now or we go back to EOS. We've spent a ton of time now on Haval. Maybe let's go back to EOS. I would say that one sounds not so bad. Yeah, let me go to the journal. Scan emergency master sites. Let's go there. I think it was out of reach because it was in this radiation area. Good. And let's spend some time in the research center again. Yeah, let me develop what I can. Let's start with the armor. And we have that remnant heritage chest. And we can apply some augmentations. Yeah, that battlefield assist module isn't so bad. So when health is 20% or lower, plus 25% resistance to all damage. Okay, then let's go with the next one. Yeah, let me go with the shields probably. Shield regeneration. Max health? Yeah, max health doesn't sound so bad. Okay. And let's craft the thing. Okay. Good. So we have that chest piece. Now let's look for the helmet. Ah, that's the Helios helmet, isn't it? Yep. Just 2 augmentations. Possible. But we don't have health and shield regeneration reduction. So yeah, let me do that one. And shield regeneration. Okay. Okay. So we have that helmet as well now. Let's go for the legs. And 7 legs. Let me go for health and shields. So we have shields. Let's go for health. Okay. Let's craft this one. Okay. And we are missing the arms. Hyper Guardian arms. Health and shield regeneration delay reduction. So let me do that one. And plus 2% all combo damage. Yeah, let's go with that one. Okay. Alright. So it looks like we have all the stuff that we need. And we have a full armor. Ah, that was nice now. I did like it. That was fast. Because we did have all the materials. Yeah, let me go to the loadout. I think it's here.
How long does it take to learn piloting?
Depends how you apply yourself. With your mind, you'd be adept in a few weeks.
Okay. Well, well. Okay, let me go for the armor. I look weird, but okay. It doesn't matter. Main point is we have the combo that we need. I might play around with the colors a bit. Okay, confirm loadout. Good. Okay, so we have the Valkyrie. We have removed the mods and I think we can deconstruct it now. Okay. And now let me research it again, but with the, or develop it again, but with the augmentations. How about that? And Valkyrie assault rifle. Okay. Select blueprint and now let's augment. Mod slot in extension. Yeah, that one for sure. Okay. Concentration module. Yeah, that one sounds good. Yeah, weapon damage, weapon accuracy. Yeah, let me go with that one. Yeah, let me go with that power damage bonus to shields. Okay. Let's craft it. Okay, and I guess we can now assign the mods to that weapon. Okay, so let's go back. Yeah. Okay. That's a little bit too complicated unnecessarily, so yeah. So let me choose that assault rifle now. And let me go with the mods. Weapon damage and weapon accuracy. That's what we need. Accuracy. Okay, so we're getting back the accuracy we have lost. Good. Let me go with the next one. Yeah, let me go with the damage and stability. And stability, yeah. And for the pistols, yeah, we still have that one just in case. Let me just see if there is any mod that we can apply. Yeah, let me go with that pistol clip size and the damage. Alright. And weapon free. When I get the chance to actually get the Hornet or the Revenant or something. And we have Jaal and Cora. How about we switch them when we go to EOS? Yeah, so let's take... Okay, Vetra and Drak might be fun. Okay, let me take Drak. This will be fun. And I think we can allocate then a ton of points actually to both of them when we get to EOS. Okay. Progress! Good. Yeah, let me go back to the Pathfinder's quarters because I would like to change the colors now. Okay, so we have changed the colors. Let me check out the email terminal, so there's nothing new, and with Sam...
Hello, Sarah.
Tell me a joke!
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why do Elcor start stampedes? Because they wish to be heard.
Okay, yeah, that's not so great.
Thanks, Sam. Nothing more.
Okay. So... let's go out, but let me save, because we did a ton of changes. Alright, so let's go back to EOS, as we said. Okay, so what do we have? We have viability level at 84%. That's good. That's, I think, much better than when we were leaving. So we have the task waking up to the future. Oh yeah, I think there was one person whom we have woken up and we should meet here. We have a task from Cora, which is regarding the Asari arc. Oh, I think we should take Cora then with us, okay. We have the task Lost Brother. We have to go back to Site 1, and I think above Site 1 there was one spot where we need to go, and it was previously in that high radiation area, so I hope we can reach those. Then we have the current task, which says doesn't add up, and I think that that is something where we need to figure out, you know, what happened to the shuttles that were leaving when they were evacuating. And then we have the task boosting the signal, and I think that was from the news reporter or news guy who wanted us to boost the signal from Nexus here on Prodromos. So yeah, a lot to do. I'm really hoping that we can now go to those areas which have been having so much radiation, and I hope that it's now a bit less, because I would really love to finish some of the tasks here. Alright, so we have our weapons. We have the weird armor because we have every piece a little bit different. But yeah, let's hope it will be working out as intended. And then I said, let's take Cora. So how about we switch Drac for Cora? Yeah, that should be better because we have this task that we need to do for her.
Descent is green.
Yeah, good. I have the right initiative colors.
Back where we really started. What's new in our first home?
The Kett still maintain a presence. Skirmishes are frequent, and travel requires caution.
Oh,
They never
okay.
learn. What else?
The atmosphere continues to clear, but radioactive hazards pool in some areas. Study is ongoing. And remnants remain active on the surface, but also as detected by seismic readings.
Point of contact for all this?
Your people, Pathfinder. Prodromos is expanding, with all the trials and discovery that building an outpost represents.
Grounded in research.
All data about newly accessible EOS is from their work.
Well, let's make sure it gets the attention it deserves.
That was nice. Okay, so we had a recap of what happened
I've
in the
located a
meantime.
suitable site for an HNS receiver, Pathfinder. Nav point is set.
Ah, good. Okay, let me see what we have on the map. Okay, that scan emergency master sites would require us to leave Prodromos, but I think we have other stuff which we can do here first. So let me go into the journal. And this is it for today. I hope you had fun watching. Please don't hesitate to leave me a comment and any advice or suggestions for this first time playthrough. It would be all much appreciated. The next part of this series will appear here once the new video is published, and until then, thank you very much, stay tuned and game on.